as we approach Shabbat, the special Shabbat that we're actually doing at AJA, and that is also Parshat Yisro, which is the giving of the Torah. And many of the details of the giving of the Torah, there are many details and they are all very important and they all tell us something about the giving of the Torah. One of the details is that the Torah was given on a mountain, Mount Sinai, Har Sinai. What was the idea that God wanted to give the Jewish people the Torah on a mountain? Why not a valley? Why not on the water? It could have been an epic scene. Go out in the middle of the ocean, on the Nile, whatever it is. But no, we gave the Torah on the mountain. And what does the mountain tell us? So one of the things that the mountain tells us is that Mount Sinai was actually the lowest, not the highest, but actually the lowest of all the mountains. And that teaches us, say the sages, an idea of humbleness that we have to have as Jewish people. And that's one idea that the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai tells us. The other idea that the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai, on a mountain in particular, tells us is that when you walk up a mountain, you see a great view. You see breadth, you see depth, you see the whole picture. And that's what the giving of the Torah is telling us. God wanted to give us the Torah on a mountain to tell us that this is what the Torah does for you. It gives you that breadth. It gives you the depth of life. And it shows you the big picture of life. Sometimes we're in our narrow boxes and we forget what exactly everything is about. The Torah is that thing in which gives us the big picture of life. It opens us up and it lets us see a new reality, one that we might not have seen before. And that's what the mountain represents. A mountain represents the big view, the big picture, the panoramic view. And I think this is also a metaphor for Shabbat. We go into Shabbat after 6 days of working and we want to see the big picture. And hopefully, when we use these two traits of humbleness and we actually sit down to observe the Shabbos, we recognize God as creator of the world, we will see that big picture. We will see the breadth and the depth of life. And I wish all of you a good Shabbos with these two ideas of humbleness and seeing the big picture of life and focusing on that big picture and living life like that. Shabbat Shalom.